All right, there are the starting lineups. Bird, Maxwell, Parrish, Ainge, and Johnson for the Celtics. Michael Thompson, Kiki Vandeweghe. Sam Bowie will jump center against Robert Parrish, Jimmy Paxson, and Darnell Valentine in the backcourt. Valentine is the point guard of this club, along with Charles Barkley, has the best thighs in the NBA. He really does.
Portland has an excellent
Look at the legs on
five.
that kid now, will you? Look at the thighs on number 14 at the top of the screen. You think I'm nuts? I'm serious. He has the strongest pair of legs I've ever seen.
Very quick, integral part of this offense because he makes it all go. And he's the one guy that really takes it to the hoop for them.
They go right to Bowie over Bird, in and out.
And that's an interesting matchup right away, and that Larry Bird is covering Bowie and Parrish is on Michael Thompson.
Larry has Vandeweghe, which I'm sure he may like on the defensive end.
Well, Kiki has never been known as a defensive wizard.
Robert Parrish gets off the mark fast. Celtics with a quick 2-0 lead. We're just underway here at the Garden, if you've just joined us. Portland comes in, kind of a mystery. They've lost 16 of their last 22 games. No one can really figure out why, given the talent they put on the floor. Here's Vandeweghe outside the 2.
You can't give him any daylight because he will take the shot wherever he is on the floor.
Not shy either, is he?
Nope.
Ainge looking for Maxwell low.
And they're going to run right at whoever Vandeweghe is covering.
Bird over Thompson. And Bowie clears. Bowie's done a nice job rebounding for this club when he has been able to stay healthy. Had an ankle injury earlier this year. Has the outside range and gets the roll.
He is a very good outside shooter for a kid his size. I think, though, that to be a center in this league, you've got to also give the inside game and be strong underneath.
Parrish got Bowie in the air, and Bowie's going to be called at the reach-in foul, I believe. No! 3-second violation against Parrish.
Well, you saw Parrish give a nice little up fake on it. As soon as he gets the ball, he will turn right here, look at Bowie, fake, because Bowie has a tendency to get up off the floor on the fakes, and Parrish will go right by him.
Parrish is out on Thompson. They go backdoor to Vandeweghe. Nice move. Quick 6-2 lead for Portland here as they get off the mark quickly, and the Celtic crowd getting a little restless already. Just 2 minutes gone here, first quarter. Maxwell trying to post up Thompson. Max the running hook for 2.
The Celtics are obviously trying to get Maxwell involved in the offense very early.
Here's Thompson on the baseline, stepped on it as he went by. No basket, and the Celtics get a chance to tie here. DJ pushing it up far side.
Portland likes to run. I just don't know if they're going to try to run against Boston.
Ainge left open. Paxson might have got a piece of that. You'll see Portland doing a lot of switching on defense.
Well, they'll play a lot of zone.
Valentine can't hit.
The Celtics have just got to find the open man real fast.
Birds pull up on Thompson. 6 apiece. First 2 for the afternoon for Larry Bird, and Ainge is going to give Valentine a little full court pressure. Now he backs off a bit. Bowie has got Dennis Johnson in the switch. They didn't see him. Thompson lays it up and in, and he'll pick up the foul.
Good ball movement by Portland that time. They got Paxson out, penetrated a little bit, found Thompson, and were able to score. Here it is. Paxson's coming to the hoop, spots Thompson on the left wing. Thompson just takes it in real strong to the hoop.
Darnell Valentine, who's covered Ainge, played his college ball at Kansas. Parrish was looking for Bird and then hit himself.
Good to see the Chief get off fast, coming off of the other night when he had a big night.
Here's Bowie, backdoor for 2.
Very good athletic move by Bowie. He went up, saw some traffic, changed the shot in midair.
DJ outside, little long. Bowie hustling on the board, but Parrish tracks it down. That leaves Bird open.
Automatic.
Larry's got 4. We're tied at 10. Paxson popping out. Celtic bench looking for a travel. Good move, Michael Thompson for 2.
Well, Thompson has a tendency to take that turnaround. And that's where the advanced scouting report hurt you, because they were figuring on that turnaround.
Not sure what you call that, but it's 2 for Larry Bird. We're tied at 12. Vandeweghe got a step on Max. Up move. Oh, hello, Kiki. Portland's got 14 points, all out of their front line. The Celts loop it to Maxwell, and he is fouled by Michael Thompson.
Caught Portland a little bit unaware.
Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. Offensive foul on Cedric Maxwell.
His first personal foul.
I got to stop making these calls ahead of time here, but that's 0 for 2 today.
Here's that Vandeweghe move. Real strong move to the hoop. Changes the shot in midair and still able to make the layup. That is one heck of a play.
Celtics not too happy with Terry Durham up there into the floor here in the early going. Then Bird is out on Bowie. Isolate a little bit for Valentine. Slapped out of bounds. Celtics will get it.
Good defense by Boston. Forced Valentine into a penetration, and there was nothing there.
Second turnover on Portland, and Celtics look to tie this trip with 7 minutes straight up to go here first quarter.
There's another offensive foul on Parrish that time.
Number 00, Robert Parrish, his second personal foul. Timeout.
Casey Jones wants a timeout. We've got 6:58 to play here, first quarter. And the Blazers are up by 2. We'll be back.
Can you save me some real money on a new truck?
Yes, yes we can.
How about $1,200?
We're gonna give you the best we can.
How?
Yes, yes we can.
With 8.8% financing.
We're New England Nissan Red.
You can save from $600 to $1,200 on any of these great Nissan trucks because we're offering 8.8% financing on every new model.
We're your New England Nissan Red.
$1,200.
Yes we can. Yes.
If a restaurant charges you extra just because you paid with a credit card, you'd probably never go there again. But that's what some gas stations are trying to get away with. Look, they say their cash island costs less. That means their credit card island costs more. Getty doesn't go in for that kind of fancy footwork. Cash, Visa, or MasterCard, it's the same low price. You don't pay a penny more to charge. We give you more credit than that. At Getty, the proof is at the pump.
Boy, that weather looks pretty bad.
Good.
Why not take advantage of favorable business climates by calling your retailers for even more orders?
Hey, I like the sound of that.
That's telemarketing.
Sure, I can get 2 dozen extra umbrellas out to you this afternoon.
When you spot an opportunity, use telemarketing to sell even more than you forecasted.
Come on, pick up the phone, now you're on your way to doing more business every business day.
Welcome back to the Garden. Mike Orman along with Rick Weitzman. Sam Bowie showing us a little something here.
Nice alley-oop, right up to the hoop. Bowie just goes up and catches it and just drops it in.
Yeah, soft hands.
Yes. And that's a tough play for a big man to do, to change his shot a little bit in midair.
Portland by 2, and they've got the ball. Bird is still on Bowie. They go to Valentine, who got 3, and they call a travel as he saw Robert Parrish coming. Third turnover on Portland.
No guards have scored yet, Mike. Either way.
Celtics again going with their front line. Now Ainge is free for a jumper. Got it. Must have a headset on down there, Rick. Bowie relieves the pressure at half court as Ainge is now really shadowing Donnell Valentine everywhere. Paxson doesn't like to bring the ball up. Valentine will do it most of the time. Valentine outside is short. DJ picks it off the floor. Up ahead Ainge. Valentine is back, so are the other Blazers. Larry Bird looks and finds Maxwell, and a traveling violation on Cedric Maxwell. Fourth turnover on Boston.
Now again, Boston is trying to exploit the matchups inside and go low. But so far, it's not paying off too well for them.
Maxwell now on Bowie as Bird switches off to Vandeweghe. Paxson baseline move, no. Up ahead. Max tries to. Nice hands by Maxwell. Oh, great set of hands. Yeah.
Great recovery.
The basket was incidental. The catch was what was terrific. Boston's first lead, and Michael Thompson very quickly ties it up. Portland with 16 points, all of it from their forwards.
Good look by Danny Ainge that time. Parrish was all alone under the hoop. Danny put a fastball on it, and the Chief just wasn't able to handle it.
Here you'll see the hands of Cedric Maxwell.
Taps it, keeps it alive, catches it, and use those rubber band moves to get it in.
Parrish the steal on the other end. Bird's got a 1-on-3 break. Goes in anyway. No. The foul will go on Bowie.
Under control move, real strong move to the hoop. Made sure he got the contact and try to get the basket as well. Larry's coming in on the left side of the court, sees Bowie there, knows that Bowie is a rejector, tries to use the hoop so that Bowie can't reject the shot, comes across his body and up. Smart move when you're going against a big guy who can reject shots. Use the hoop to your advantage, because big guys don't like to go up there defensively. They might hit their head on the rim.
Something I never worried about in my career.
Neither did I, Mike.
Larry's got 8, and the Celtics are up 2. Bird has had big games against Portland in the past. Good move there from Thompson to Paxson, and the basket will count.
Excellent give and go. Portland does that as well as any team in the league. They go with that two-man game, the little pick and roll, and
that's a third foul on Robert Parrish, which is going to change things around.
Here was the interchange on the switch, and Paxson goes to the hoop, and he makes that move as well as anybody. He really moves well without the ball. And the time you have to worry about Paxson is when he gives the ball up, because you know he's going somewhere.
Paxson comes in averaging 18 points a game, third on this team in scoring. Vandeweghe and Thompson are ahead of him. Just signed a new contract out there in Portland that'll keep him there for a long time.
Well, that was one of the reasons I think that they bypassed Michael Jordan, because they felt Jordan was the same type of player as Paxson.
Jumps a little higher. Bird, good feed to Ainge in traffic. Danny hits it.
How did he get that shot off?
I don't know. I thought somebody even got a piece of it on the way out. 4 points for Ainge. Celtics by 1. 4:30 to play here in the first. Clyde Drexler, number 22, ex of Houston, now in the ball game. Thompson, move on McHale. In and out. Tap won't go. Drexler battles on the boards. Wedman is in for Boston. So is McHale, Parrish, and Maxwell to the bench. DJ. Got it.
Portland was a little slow that time, covering up the middle. They didn't recognize DJ got down the floor that fast.
And now Jack Ramsey wants to take the time. We've got 4:05 left to play here in the first. The Celtics have come back to go up by 3. We'll be right back after this.
Me and the crew, we're taking this road across Alaska. Working the last frontier, it's different. But when this road's finished and it's on the map, we can say we did that.
It's for guys like T.J. Donahue that we make every Budweiser the best it can be. Beechwood aged and brewed with the kind of pride T.J. puts into his work. So to T.J. and all you guys out there like him, this Bud's for you.
Hot selling. Front-wheel drive Pontiacs. In stock. On sale. Your New England Pontiac dealers have the front-wheel drive Pontiacs you need for New England winters. Sporty new Sunbirds with prices starting at under $7,000. The all-new Pontiac Grand Am under $8,200. And the luxurious Pontiac 6000 under $9,300. Put the freeze on high prices with a front-wheel drive highway hugger from your New England Pontiac dealers.
It took winter a while to get here, but now, whew, is there anyone who is not ready for summer? Here at Barbres Buick Datsun and Lynn, we're so ready that we're giving away free air conditioning right now in the middle of winter. That's right, a free air conditioning is yours for the asking of any 1985 Buick you buy this month. So don't wait for summer. Take advantage of this red-hot Barbres deal now. You'll thank yourself for a real cool move in July.
Welcome back to the Garden, 22-19. Celtics are up by 3, and Rick DJ caught Portland napping a bit here.
He did. He brings the ball down, gives a little juke fake past Paxson, and nobody covers up the hoop. Drexler's a little late getting there. He could have driven a truck through that lane.
I might have called offensive holding on Kevin McHale, though, if they looked close at that replay.
Well, McHale and Thompson know each other quite well. They were teammates at University of Minnesota, and there's always a little one-upsmanship whenever they face each other.
Interesting matchup now in the lower part of your screen. Bird is covering Clyde Drexler. There's Drexler in the corner, number 22. Air ball to DJ.
That's the shot you want to give up against Drexler. You don't want to get up on him tight and let him go around you.
And there's the steal by Drexler. This could be fun. Gives it up to Paxson for 2.
All that anticipation.
Yeah, I know.
Waiting for another 5-slammer jammer or something.
Oh, and he can do it, too. Portland back to within 1. Wedman outside. Vandeweghe's on him. They go to Bird. Quick turnaround.
Boston's having an easy time getting that low post position.
Here's Drexler. Now, Drexler checks in at 6'6", maybe, so shouldn't be able to do too much damage on Bird as Vandeweghe hits quickly. Vandeweghe with 8 points. Bird, the leading scorer in the game, with 10. 24-23. Celtics by 1. Wedman. Yes. Well, that's about the 4th game in a row, Rick, that Scott's come in and hit his first shot, a jumper.
It's a big lift for the team to see a guy like Scotty get off fast coming off the bench.
He'll be called with a blocking foul as he tried to cut off the baseline with Michael Thompson.
Scotty does a nice job defensively also. But here he gets caught in a switch. Just a bump, not to let him have that inside baseline move.
Good foul, really.
Yeah.
Celtics not over the limit, so they inbound. Vandeweghe, 3-pointer. Rebound, McHale. Foul, Valentine. Good look at Casey Jones with a double-breasted blazer on a Sunday afternoon.
Always Natalie attired.
Yeah. Well, he might break that one out for the All-Star game again if the Celtics can pull off the victory this afternoon. Bird around a double screen. Larry headed the other way after that ball was about 3 feet out of his hands. He's 5 of 6 from the floor. Drexler really had nowhere to go that time. Paxson short. Here comes DJ. He's got Ainge. 4-on-2 Celtic break, and Ainge couldn't handle the pass.
That's a tough break for Boston. They had the break. They had the pass. Just couldn't capitalize. Just couldn't get the handle of the thing. Boston's turned the ball over an awful lot of times this quarter.
7, says Dick Light. Valentine hits outside.
Defensively, though, Boston's doing a nice job. Not giving up anything inside, making Portland go outside with it.
McHale down low. No, the foul. Maybe on Drexler coming from the weak side.
22.
Yep, it'll go on Drexler.
Once again, Dennis Johnson has McHale low posting, getting good position. Kevin takes it up strong, knows he's going to find some contact behind him because he knows that Michael Thompson is on his backside. Kevin just protects the ball and goes up strong with it.
Dick Life just hands me a note saying Kevin McHale's free throw percentage is a career high. Kevin throws a rock up there.
And another.
Yeah. So much for the notes. The Celtics catch a break as it goes off Michael Thompson's foot, and they'll keep control. Up by 3, 28-25, a minute 40 to play here in the first. Again, they go to McHale. This time the hook. No. Thompson clears. On the break, Drexler. He's got Paxson with him. Behind the back, he finds him. Nice move by Clyde Drexler.
I've been impressed with Drexler's passing. Something he hasn't shown too much of in the past few years.
DJ swallowed up baseline. Wedman's the one left open. And a rebounding foul will go on McHale over the back of Drexler.
Now Boston is looking to make that extra pass to find that open man because Portland does so much double teaming and actually zoning that Boston has got to make the extra pass. They had the good shot that time.
There's a look at Jack Ramsey, who maybe more so than any other coach in the league, really controls his club on the floor. Good hands, Wedman, as he slaps it away, and then it's knocked away by Valentine, but Hugh Holland says it went off Danny Ainge's hands, and it'll be Portland ball.
Here's that steal by Wedman. Danny just can't hold on to the ball, just can't handle it. He must be saying, where did I get these stones for fingers?
Wedman doing a nice job staying with Vandeweghe, so Thompson throws up and misses the hook. Up to Ainge in the break. Danny thought he stepped out of bounds. He didn't. McHale's turnaround.
Boston can exploit that all night long because all of Portland's big men are playing right behind McHale or Parrish, and it's an easy inlay pass.
Celtics with 7 players in the book here in the first quarter. It's 30-27. Boston by 3. They isolate for Valentine. Now Paxson a three-pointer. Rebound off to Ainge. Up ahead to DJ. Wedman and Bird are with him. Now Portland gets back. I'm not sure what the call is.
The call is, I think, that it hit one of the pipes on the basket on the pass. It must have nicked something that's out of bounds. I don't see any wires up there that it could have hit.
I think Casey Jones wants a 20-second timeout to try to understand what's going on down there. Maybe we can see it in the replay.
Let's see if we can catch it. Here's the pass from DJ. The pass is actually out of bounds. We can't tell if it hit anything or if it nicked that
looks
post.
like what he's pointing at, yeah. Casey Jones is up at half court to talk to Terry Durham. Nice work with the cameras down there, fellas. The official's fault he got in the way.
That's a tough call for the official to see, too, because he's looking at the ball and looking at the man and not really concentrating on the piping out of bounds.
Well, Casey still doesn't buy the call. However, it's going to be Portland basketball with 19 seconds to play. So the Blazers can get to within 1 here, maybe tie it up. They've thrown up a couple of three-pointers already.
Portland's a pretty good shooting team from that three-point range, but usually for the last second shot, they isolate Valentine, let him penetrate, and try to find something on the perimeter.
Well, got to get something moving quick here. They're down to 6. And Vandeweghe, that's who they want to shoot it. He does, and he hits with 1 second left. DJ to Bird, three-quarter court job. Hits the 24-second clock. Right in the money, Larry. That's the end of 1 here at the Garden. A look at Jack Ramsey. Blazers are right in this thing. 30-29, Boston. We'll be right back.
January is the beginning of the new year, and with it comes great expectations. There's the NBA World Champion Boston Celtics back in action. In January, the Celtics fast break on the hardwood against Chicago, Washington, Seattle, Portland, and Detroit. Then there's exciting Adams Division hockey with the Hartford Whalers. In January, the Whalers skate up against the likes of Buffalo, Calgary, and Montreal. Plus, NBA Weekly comes your way with a recap of the week's games, scores, highlights, and more. Sports Pro takes a look at the sports personalities and the people behind the scenes headlining the world of sports today. Plus, there's thoroughbred action from Aqueduct 6 nights a week. And racing from Suffolk Downs comes your way with a complete recap 5 days a week. Don't forget our exclusive boxing nights, Tiger Eye Boxing from the Sands, Prime Time Boxing from Atlantic City, and Don King World-Class Boxing from Las Vegas. Plus, there's professional downhill skiing from Waterville Valley, New Hampshire, and Sugarloaf, USA in Maine. January's a great month, right here on Sports Channel.
Hey, Davey, get lost, will you?
Hey, let the kid in.
It's my little brother.
Hey, I know. What are you doing? Hey, Davey, want to try something?
Hey, come on, man, leave him alone.
Oh, come on, try it, Davey.
I don't like this, okay?
Try it. Come on, take a hit.
No, thanks.
Kid's gonna be all right.
If someone offers you drugs,
What is it with you guys?
just say no.
After I graduated from high school, I decided that another 4 years wasn't for me. I wanted career education and was thinking of a computer career or possibly accounting. After checking into business schools, the choice was easy. Grumman Data Systems Institute. For high-tech training, I wanted Grumman Data Systems.
Grumman Data Systems Institute can train you for a career in computer programming, systems analysis, C language programming, or accounting. Classes are forming now. For more information, call 969-2700.
Back with professional basketball's very best on Tuesday night. It's coming Tuesday night, as a matter of fact, when the Celtics meet the Detroit Pistons in head-to-head competition. The matchup should be a good one. You'll get a chance to see one of the best players in the league, Isaiah Thomas, taking on the Celtics at the Hartford Civic Center. Rick and I will bring you all the live action at 7:30, and it's only right here on Sports Channel. And number 20, one of the many rookies on this club, Steve Coulter, has checked into the ball game. Coulter out of New Mexico State. He's a 6'3", 165-pound whippet. He's covering Danny Ainge.
He's a quick player. But this is where Boston should be able to do some damage.
Well, Kersey also in the ball game. He came up with the steal, and Drexler couldn't get the stuff as Wedman got a piece of the ball. Great defensive hustle by Scott Wedman. Outside, Drexler answers anyway.
Portland's got 3 rookies in the game, and Drexler's a second-year player. This is where Portland's had problems all year long when they've had to go to the bench.
Bowie the rebound. This is Coulter, and that's Kersey, 6'6" player. Goes baseline strong and misses. Vandeweghe saved and stolen away by Kersey.
Kersey's a pretty quick player.
They're not lacking in hustle, I'll tell you out there.
He's already taken it to the hoop pretty strong.
Vandeweghe got it.
He's an athlete, Kersey. Transition type player, run and gun type player.
And the Celts want a quick time to talk this over as Portland scored 4 quick ones here. It's 33-30. Blazers. We'll be back.
This whole thing started in my kids' playroom at home.
Fleet National Bank is looking for businesses that are looking to grow.
Fortunately, I found a bank that really listened to my ideas. I mean, I knew there was a market for my synthesizers. My bank stuck with me till I found it.
Fleet's already helped thousands of businesses all across New England.
Today, thanks to Fleet, my kids have their playroom back, and I've got one of my own.
Fleet National Bank, New England's business resource.
Strength, pride, tradition. For centuries, the Clydesdales have been known as a special breed. Today, the Clydesdales symbolize Budweiser's dedication to quality, superior ingredients, exclusive beechwood aging, and a distinctively clean, crisp taste only Budweiser can offer. Quality taste, because this Bud's for you.
When the game is over out there, down this hallway, through this door, the game goes on for Globe Sports Writers. It's the same dedication to covering the world you'll find every day in the Boston Globe.
And this Sunday, the Globe Sports page looks at the rise of New England hockey players in the NHL with a special focus on Bobby Carpenter of the Washington Capitals. Plus, you'll read excerpts from Eon Thompson's new book on Doug Flutie. Sunday in the Boston Globe. Welcome back to the Garden, everybody. Portland's gone up 3, mostly on the hustle of a couple of rookies here.
There's a nice little steal by Kersey. Gets it over to Drexler. Drexler's got his head down. He's looking at the short 2 on the automatic dunk. Wedman with great hustle gets the ball just as it gets out of Drexler's hands. And that's the only way you're going to block a dunk.
Carlos Clark is in the ball game for the Celtics. He'll be picked up by Drexler. Quinn Buckner is also checked in. He's covered by Coulter. Wedman open. Short on that one. Robert Parrish back in the rebound, and a foul is going to go on Drexler, I believe.
The flexibility of Drexler, when he came into the game, he played the quick forward spot, and they've been working him in more and more into that big guard spot to replace Paxson, and he's got awfully quick hands. I think he leads the team in steals or is close to it, and can create some havoc out there defensively.
5 rebounds and 2 assists so far for Robert Parrish, but he misses 2 at the line, and the lead stays at 3. So at least for 2 minutes, Jack Ramsey has got good production out of that thing. 3-second violation as Kiki Vandeweghe was camped out down low. Clark and Buckner the backcourt, Wedman, McHale, and Parrish up front for Boston. Coulter on Buckner. Wedman fires again. Short. Drexler clears. Clark chasing. Buckner, the quick hands out of bounds. I was going to say, Kersey was going to get an interesting assist there if Vandeweghe hit that jumper.
Boston, the last couple of times down the floor, has gotten away from the inside game that was so successful for them in the first quarter.
And a 20-second timeout whistled by Jack Ramsey. Bernard Thompson, a 6'6" guard out of Fresno State, another of the many rookies on this club. He checks into the ballgame.
He's their #1 draft choice this year and hasn't gotten a whole lot of playing time, but he's a shooter. He's left-handed, and like I said, he hasn't played too many minutes, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do out there.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Boston Celtics and is intended solely for the private non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the Celtics and Sports Channel is prohibited. Announcers on this broadcast are selected by Sports Channel and approved by the Boston Celtics. So Bowie is in the middle.
4 rookies.
Yeah, 4 rookies on the floor.
And a second-year player in Drexler.
Well, we're late in January, and you're going to see this a lot out of NBA teams. They've got to find out now if their bench can kind of do it for them. Here's Kersey on McHale. That kid did it.
That is a fine, fine move.
Jerome made a history of that at Longwood, Virginia. Huh?
Longwood, Virginia.
I thought that's where they play tennis. Here comes Drexler again on the break. Nice move to Coulter for 2. And the Portland bench is really playing some basketball. They're now up 7, 37-30.
And that's been the weakness for Portland all year long, is their bench.
McHale can't hit. Bowie trying to keep it alive. Foul on Drexler, and that'll be 3 on Clyde.
And the Celtics have gone into a real cold spell. They haven't been able to hit anything.
Haven't scored a point here in 2.5 minutes of the second quarter. Larry Bird is back in the game. Wedman goes out. They go to McHale. Big advantage on Kersey, but he can't hit. Parrish, no, nothing's going down, and Kersey clears. Spins away, gets it up to Drexler. Pull up, Drexler. Loose ball comes to Bernard Thompson. And a foul's going to go against the Celtics as, again, Portland keeps hammering on the boards, and it's paying off. Carlos Clark picking it up.
This young club that Portland has out there is really hustling. They're keeping things alive on the offensive boards as Bowie over to Thompson. Takes it in strong. They are really hustling.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Bowie. I mean, he knew where he was tapping that. We're going to still see another second-year player come in right now, and Audie Norris. Clyde Drexler will go to the bench with those fouls. Maryland has a 34-31 lead on Villanova. If you're a college basketball fan, that one down at Cole Fieldhouse on the campus of the University of Maryland. There is Thompson out of Fresno State, a team that surprised in the NCAA the past couple of years.
Portland's in a little bit of a trap.
Well, that might be one way to cover up some of the other deficiencies. Comes to Clark. Buckner is free. They don't get him. They go to McHale instead. Short.
Still a lid on that basket.
Make that Kersey rally to rebound. Alley-oop to Bowie. Even Sam couldn't get that high, and Coulter's fouled on the drive. But again, 3 shots to Portland on the offensive end.
And Portland just keeps hanging in there and staying alive on the boards. Picked up a little garbage with Coulter. There's the alley-oop. It's way too high, but there's Coulter right in there for the rebound. Puts it up and gets fouled.
So Steve Coulter, 6'3", and again, just 165 pounds. Has not been in the line much this year.
In fact, I think that's his first free throw attempt in 9 games, and the rust showed on the first one.
Got the hang of it quickly. He's got 3 points off the bench. 11-0 the scoring here in the second quarter. All Portland. DJ and Ainge are back into the Celtic backcourt. Up ahead, McHale. Celtics have got their starters out there, with the exception of McHale for Maxwell. Bird takes it in traffic. Loose ball. Foul is going to be on Bird, I think, for taking the legs out of from under Bernard Thompson.
Accidentally. Yeah. Larry just, on the follow through of the shot, got knocked down, and Thompson just fell over him. But again, even with the good shots that Boston's getting, the inside shots right here, Bird doesn't capitalize. And there's the legs being knocked out of Mr. Thompson.
Celtics are 0 for 8 here in the second. Here goes Bowie. Well, I still don't think he's as good as Michael Jordan, but he's a lot better than I thought he was, I'll tell you. Bird gets a couple of people in the air, and Parrish knocks it home.
That's one way of getting out of a shooting slump.
6 points for Robert Parrish, but the Celtics trail by 10. Bird, the near steal, but he goes out of bounds.
I'm sure this is something that Boston did not expect. Portland's bench come in and play so well.
Larry's got that look right now, though. Coulter, a good move on Ames. Bowie outside. Rebound off to DJ. Thompson doing a good job of staying with Dennis Johnson on the way up. Bird. Got it! Told you he had that look. 3-pointer for Larry Bird. He's got 15 first half points. Coulter, no. Bird the rebound. Up to DJ. Dennis. Yes, and a foul. And Portland wants time. 7:21 left to play here in the second. And the Celtics are saying, okay, you want to play? We'll play.
This bud's for the crew, restoring America's pride in liberty.
This bud's for you. You know America takes pride in what you do.
Yeah, just for you, that distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do, this bud's for you.
Two of the hottest performers on the road today aren't from Europe. Now there's Maxima and 300ZX.
Yes, yes we can.
You want a great car?
We're New England Nissan men.
Here we are.
Yes, yes we can.
Now you can take on anything Europe has to offer, and you can do it for a lot less.
We're New England Nissan men.
A whole lot less.
Yes we can. Yes.
Hi, I'm John Papel, owner of Wellesley Toyota. On behalf of Red Auerbach of the Boston Celtics, who couldn't be here today, I'm proud to announce that the world champion Boston Celtics have decided once again to make Wellesley Toyota their official dealership. And no wonder. We have the best selection of Toyotas anywhere and at the lowest prices. So take it from me, John Papel.
Wait a minute. I'm John Papel. He's not John Papel. This is my commercial, my cars, my announcement, my dealership. Besides, he doesn't have any hair, and I do.
Welcome back to the Garden. The Portland lead has been chopped to 5, maybe 4 coming up.
Larry Bird with a great rebound, leads Dennis Johnson. Dennis has a step on his man, uses the hoop, though, comes underneath it, and makes the reverse layup, gets fouled. He's got a chance to cut the lead to 4.
DJ, interestingly enough, has become a much, much better free throw shooter since he came to the Celtics. I mean, much better. 77% in his first 7 years, 85% since he's come to Boston in the last 2.
It's all in the court, Mike. It's all in the parquet floor and the nice, easy shooting rims.
And all those W's. Right?
That's right.
Celtics aggressively out on the defense now. Parrish chasing Bowie. Artie Norris. They'll give him that shot. Bird the rebound.
They'll give him that shot. Boston did a very good job defensively as a team that time.
Bird wants it. In and out. Rebound off to Norris. Break to Bernard Thompson. Celtics are back. Now Bowie in the middle. Good feed back to Thompson. Tap won't go. Bowie offensive board rejected by Parrish. Celtics 3-on-3 break. Portland a nice job of covering up. Bird 3-pointer. Bang.
What was that you said about that look? Once he got that look, it's been a different ball game.
Amazing. Just takes the game over. Absolutely takes it over.
Just gets mad. Just gets angry and wants to get things going.
After Portland had thrown an 11-point run at the Celtics have run off 11 now on Portland. Parrish the steal. Gives to McHale, who didn't want any part of it.
And Portland is going to be coming in shortly with 4 starters back.
Bird, another three-pointer. No. Rebound off to Coulter. Coulter takes it to the hole. Tapped up, won't go by Kersey. Norris, the offensive board. Rejected. McHale. Let's put it right back in his kisser. Here comes Kersey for 2. Oh, these kids aren't shy.
Nope. And you know what? They got into the game and they got some success early, and that just boosted their confidence, and they said, hey, we can play in this building.
Well, I guess they think they can. Ainge. Couple of up fakes, but Coulter doesn't go anywhere on it. And a 3-second violation as Kevin McHale was waiting to see what was going to happen.
Well, Danny probably should have gone right up with that. He's got a couple of inches on Coulter and probably could have drawn the foul.
12 turnovers on the Celtics here. They trail by 3, 44-41. The starters are back in. Bowie stays, Paxson, Valentine, Thompson, and Vandeweghe check in. Maxwell's back in the lineup for the Celtics. Valentine is short. Another rebound, Bird.
Well, Jack Ramsey got excellent production from his bench, and I think a little bit unexpected. And once he found that the Celtics were starting to take advantage of the young kids, he pulled them out.
Yeah, they came in down 1 and they left up 3. DJ wants to go on Paxson and does. 7 points for Dennis Johnson. Celtics back to within 1.
Come on, Boo, go, Boo!
Michael Thompson can't hit outside. Another rebound for Bird. He's got 5 now. DJ. Swallowed up. Here's Bird. Knocked out of bounds by Vandeweghe. Celtics will keep it. Even though Jack Ramsey's pointing the other way.
Why not? You might be able to steal one that way.
Bird just really wants the ball. He just kind of said to Danny there, give it back to me. That's why, I guess.
Well, when you feel it, you got to go with it. And nobody feels it more than Bird. And when he knows his shooting potential, when he's on, he wants the ball.
He's got 20, slaps it away from Thompson there out of bounds. Well, he's just doing everything out there right now. Owns this second quarter. Michael Thompson, tough move, won't go. Rebound up ahead. Bird, can he get it? No, but he dives for it. My goodness. Steal. Robert Parrish. Up ahead, Maxwell.
What a great sequence. Bird just shoveled that pass off to Maxwell. Knew automatically where Maxwell was.
The Celtics have now gone up 3, 47-44. They have just really lit into the Blazers here in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Paxson outside.
But Portland's kept their composure, and they are still going at the things that have been successful for them.
First time in about 8 trips that somebody's walked it up.
You'd expect with the blitz that Boston has put on Portland this quarter that Portland would fold, but they haven't.
Rebound, Parrish. The Chief has got 8. DJ's got 7. Bird's got 20. Paxson again. He's in double figures with 11. Portland hangs tough within 1. Robert, the trailer, gives it back out to DJ. Wants the ball back and gets it on Bowie. Gets him in the air. No, but the foul will be on Bowie.
There again, Parrish got the ball down low where he wanted it. Knew that he could give an up fake on Bowie and the Bowie would go for it. So he drew the foul. That's experience. Yep. Simply experience.
Plus, even though it's only, what, almost 2 quarters, I don't think, unless they played in a pickup game somewhere, and I doubt it, that Parrish had ever seen Bowie before. So right. I'm sure he's got a feel already now what the kid will do and won't do. Roberts got 10. Boston's lead, as you see, 3. Paxson has been much of the offense the last 2 or 3 trips for Portland. Here he comes in, lost the handle, picked up by Thompson, gets it back. drills it. He can stick it. Maxwell sees the daylight and hits left-handed with a little spin, no less.
Under control, strong move to the hoop.
Here's Paxson going to the hoop again. He's fouled on the drive. Reaching will go against Danny Ainge.
Smart offensive player, too. You know, he's come out, hit the outside shot the last 2 or 3 times. Knew that Dennis Johnson was going to come right out on him and just took it to the hoop.
Robert Parrish gets a nice hand as he goes to the Boston bench. McHale's back in. Max and Bird will flank him up front. Ainge and DJ stay in the backcourt. Jim Paxson, a better than 50% shooter from the field for the last 3 consecutive years. Just an excellent player.
Yes, he is.
Flat out.
Unheralded, too. He doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, never did in college at Dayton either. DJ misses. Ainge, tough rebound. Takes the pull-up. Vandeweghe clears. Final minute and a half, and Portland is called a timeout. I thought they had their 20-second timeout already.
They're taking a full timeout, I guess.
All right, minute 39 to play here in the second. 53-51. You see they're attending to Darnell Valentine. He might have got a scratch of some sort there.
Well, Danny Ainge came over and got the offensive rebound, and he might have raked down his face in so doing.
Catch exciting Whalers action here as Gretzky's Oilers face off in Edmonton on Sunday, February 3rd. Wayne Gretzky's high-scoring offense should be a challenge for the Hartford Whalers. Join Don Blackburn and Rick Peckham at 8 o'clock on the best of Eastern sports. That is Sports Channel. In Edmonton, huh? So producer-director Jim Edmonds is on the road again. We will be back on Tuesday night when the Celtics play the Pistons down in Hartford, Connecticut at the Hartford Civic Center, which I'm sure will be a sellout. Is that Celtic home record, which is the best in basketball. Let's see if we can spot what happened to Darnell Valentine here.
This long rebound. Ainge comes in.
Looks like he caught McHale's elbow right up by the left eye.
Yeah. It's nothing that Ainge did. He just got opened a little cut, putting probably a little butterfly bandage on it.
Darnell played for Kansas, as we said, out in the Big 8. Graduated back in 1981, is in his 4th year. Bird's leading the way. He's got 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. 8 of 13 from the field. Robert Parrish has got 10 points, 7 rebounds, a couple of assists, 3 steals, and a block. 3 steals.
What's been most successful for Boston in this quarter, as it was in the beginning of the game, was that they have gone back to the inside game, posting up McHale, Maxwell, Bird, Parrish, and letting them operate down low. When Boston has gotten away from that kind of game, they've had problems against Portland.
Let's see who Jack Ramsey is going to send out as we look at Larry Bird.
And Boston is going to apply a little full court pressure to try and get that tempo back up where Boston likes it.
Paxson had some problems finding anybody to get into. Now he gets it back from Bowie. Takes it to the hole. No. Tap won't go from Vandeweghe, and it's picked off the floor by Maxwell. Ainge calling the play. Let's see where it goes. Back out to Danny for a jumper.
It's good to see Danny get on track a little bit with that outside shot because Boston needs it.
He's got 6. DJ's got 7.
They got to have that offensive game outside a little bit to open up the inside game and make those passes a lot easier inside.
There's a switch. Vandeweghe and Ainge. Valentine takes it and hits it. Draws a foul. Well, you would have thought they might have gone the other way on that when Maxwell ended up on Valentine, but he decided to go right at Cedric.
Well, the guards have the option on that. When they have a big man on them outside, they can try and take it to the hoop and blow by the big man, which Valentine did. Went up for the hoop and got the nice shooter's roll on it.
This can get Portland to within 1 point again with 53 seconds to play. Valentine's got 5. It's a 1-point game. Bird's quick fall away for two. 22 first half points for Larry Bird. But the Celtic lead is just 3. Valentine, little stutter step. Bowie got away with a travel. Valentine the pull-up. Rebound DJ. Celtics got a fresh 24 and get it up quickly. Bird wants it, gives it up. McHale for 2.
He is so versatile that he can make that pass that most guards can't make.
Now Portland will look for the final shot here as they trail by 5. 8 seconds left. Valentine's going to take it, gives it up to Bowie, hits it. Up ahead quickly, DJ, let it go. Dennis, he does. No. Maxwell, no. Max and DJ try to untangle themselves in the corner. We've played a half here at the Boston Garden. It's been a good one. 59-56, Celts leading by 3. We'll be right back. Bird, Johnson, Ainge, Maxwell, and Parrish are out there. And would like to remind you right now that Members Only is the brand that's changing the way America looks. Members Only is now the first name in fashion for the entire family. You can look for it at fine stores everywhere. Drexler's going to start the second half with Paxson, Thompson, Bowie, and Vandeweghe. They go right to Bird. Gives it up to DJ. Got Drexler in the air. Ball comes off to Paxson. Portland a chance to get to within 1 here as we open up second half action. Michael Thompson just powered his way in there. The tap goes from Bowie.
Robert Parrish
very happy with that, was he?
Because he let Bowie have the inside position for the tap.
Bowie now in double figures with 10. Bird in and out.
Got a loose ball foul. It's going to go against Portland. Probably Michael Thompson is going to pick it up.
Good call. That's the first on Thompson. Ainge, little up fake, squeezes it up there and hits it. That's 2 Danny's knocked home like that today. Vandeweghe, quick shot. And the Celts get the bounce.
Celtics foul.
Boston looking inside as they did early in the ball game, and the foul is going to be on Michael Thompson as he took Maxwell down.
Now Max makes a nice play here. He sets up low, and again, Boston's big people have been able to get that low position without any problem at all. Takes it to the hoop, uses his body well. Lets the little left-hander go up there. Make sure he always makes sure he gets the contact.
You know, it would seem, Rick, that Portland is giving them the position and then trying to play defense after they get the ball, which is a little suicidal.
Yes, that's an impossibility, especially against a team like Boston that can attack inside so well.
Boston has pushed it back up to 5. Outside jumper from Paxson, who had a hot hand at the end of that first half. Celts will keep it.
You'd think that Portland would try to take away that position down low because they have a couple of people on the floor who can give some good help, who are alert defensively, but yet they don't try to take away that position.
There's Bird getting it and hit.
There it is again.
Yeah.
Bird just sealed Vandeweghe and went up with a little jump shot.
I know it's hard sometimes for the viewers, but don't watch the ball. Watch away from the ball, and you'll see what Rick is talking about down low. Quick turnaround, Thompson. Now, when the Celts set up here, watch Parrish and Maxwell and how they're pretty able to establish themselves. Bowie the rebound.
Maxwell got the position very easily that time.
Max trying to hassle Paxson at half court. There's Thompson free for 2. Back to a 1-point game.
Nice little lead pass by Paxson. He knew that he had Maxwell out of position and Thompson was free underneath.
65-64. Parrish. No. Strong on the boards is Drexler, and he comes out of the pack himself. Throws it up on the run and hits it.
Talk about an athletic move.
Yeah.
But he'll tell you after the game that he practices that in the schoolyard.
That looks like the type you practice alone, I'll tell you. Bird popping out. Rebound Thompson, break ahead to Vandeweghe, and Bird picks it off. Larry was laying in wait for that one. DJ's free. Cheap, the offensive board. Couple of fakes. Got it, and a foul on Bowie.
That's a good follow-up by Parrish, but once again, Boston's got a lid on their basket. They haven't been able to capitalize on anything outside. Parrish makes a nice move, gets the rebound, comes down, collects himself, up fakes, and goes up strong for the hoop.
5 offensive rebounds for Robert Parrish in this game.
I think he expected Bowie to go up on the first fake, and Bowie stayed home.
The lid stays pretty tight there, and Portland has a chance to go back in front. 8:50 to play third. Paxson now to set up the offense. Bird comes over the back of Thompson, and they're going to call him on the foul. Larry thought he had ball.
But there's an example of what I was talking about. Bird gave up the inside position down low right there, yet he anticipates the pass going to that side, comes around and tries to steal it, making it a little bit tougher for Portland to do something inside.
Thompson, a runner, hits it.
With Bird right in his face.
Yeah, it looked like a little bit of an afterthought he threw up there. Bird, step on the field. No, that little soft runner of his. Parrish to follow.
Parrish is keeping them in the game right now with his offensive rebounding.
Paxson, quick shot for 2. Now, we're not staying under 100 points here today, Rick. Both of these clubs have taken the shots very quickly when they present themselves in the offense. Right back to Parrish. Look at that position. Got it in a foul. He was a good 3 feet inside the green there, Rick.
Very easy, and if he can continue to take the ball to the hoop when he gets inside, he's going to at least get the foul out of it.
Look where he's set up here when he gets the ball.
All he's got to do is just turn either way, and he's right at the hoop.
Yep. That's the 4th foul on Sam Bowie, who will go to the bench.
A couple of times, Boston has gotten that low position and taken followaways. When you get it down low, you want to take it right to the hoop and at least come out of it with a foul.
6 offensive rebounds. The Celtics have 9 as a team. There's number 10. And the foul's going to go on Drexler. Clyde was up there, folks.
Yes, he was. I think Larry read the bottoms of his sneakers.
Yeah.
But again,
Clyde was up there.
Again, you know, when against a team like Portland that can sky, a couple of guys like Bowie and Drexler and Thompson that can get up there, you've got to give him the lift fake and get him off balance, and then you've got it easy.
Larry will be at the line for the couple.
Let's see if the lid comes off on the foul shots.
He very rarely hits anything when he's on.
He's only got 26 tonight.
Yeah. 73-70 though. That's a little scary that he's got 26 and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah.
7:50 still to play in the third. Drexler loses the handle, but Paxson's there. 3-pointer, Paxson, no. Ainge had a thought DJ was ahead of the field, but he would have had to go over quite a few people to get the pass. Bird, yes.
Darnell Valentine made the worst mistake you could make. He had Bird on the switch on the quick pickup, turned his head, went to look to find his man, and left Bird with the open shot.
Boston jumps it back up to 5. Thompson, no. DJ, the boards, all Celtics on the boards. Right around Drexler. Finds Bird, wants it, got it.
Just that little fake pass, just to get the defensive man to react a little bit and open himself up.
7:10 left to play in the third quarter. Larry Bird's got 30. Jack Ramsey can't understand it. The Celtics are up 7.
Where are you hurting the most, Jimmy?
Name it. Better straighten up.
Yeah, we don't want to disappoint your fans.
No.
Hey, Jimmy, good run.
You had him right from the gate. Your best deserves the best.
2 Bud Lights.
The less filling light beer with a first name and taste.
Hey, Jimmy!
Right.
Bud Light.
Come and save with Ken and Dave. They're working out for you. At Manufacturers Marketplace, I'll tell you what they do. In video and TV, they've got the most of every kind. And stereos for car and home phones, they'll blow your mind. Stocking over 50 brands at prices mighty low. Every Wednesday right through Sunday. They stretch to save you dough. So cut the fat with Ken and Dave stores. Hey, they've got 3. Hingham Plaza, Watertown, Route 1, West Roxbury. Kick, they'll save you money. Super deals, no sweat. At Manufacturers Marketplace, lowest prices yet.
Nissan 300ZX Turbo. You know the car. But do you know what it's like to drive it? Now you know. Once you get inside a Z will get inside of you.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
It's your Datsun dealer.
Boston's lead is up to 7, and Larry Bird again has taken over here in the third.
Gets the pass from DJ. Just fakes to freeze the defensive man. Fakes the pass. Opens up a little more space for himself. And takes the nice little lazy jump shot.
Steal, Dennis Johnson.
Good pressure right there by Boston. I think it caught Portland a little bit off guard.
Yep. Parrish out in the high post, looking for Bird. I heard Larry yelling, Chief, Chief. He really wants the ball. They go to Maxwell with Vandeweghe on him. Back to the Chief at the foul line. Got it.
It opens up so many things offensively for you if you can get that ball down low early.
Robert Parrish having a whale of a game. He's got 18 points. He's been a giant on both the offensive and defensive boards. Thompson outside. Celtics have run off 10 straight here at Portland. Vandeweghe stops that streak.
Well, he got good inside position and just took the little fall away.
Kiki's got a dozen. Bird going into Parrish. 2, no. This time, no. Thompson a good block, and here comes Valentine. Paxson gets it off to Drexler for the jumper.
Well, Portland showed a new little look that time. It had Thompson fronting Parrish down low and got some weak side help.
Back to a 5-point game. So the Celtics have been unable to pull away and lead Portland here, although the Blazers are going to have to go to their bench here soon. It'll be interesting to see how they perform this time around. Traveling violation on Cedric Maxwell.
I think that last interchange where Parrish missed the 2 easy shots would be a big factor.
See 14 turnovers on Boston. Portland slowing it down a bit here in the offensive end. They isolate for Vandeweghe, and he tips over the top.
Vandeweghe from Donnell Valentine.
Jack Ramsey called that play off the Portland bench. Got his club back to within 3, and Casey Jones wants a 20-second timeout. 5:22 left to play here in the third. And it's a 3-point game, 79-76. The top stories of the NBA and highlights are brought to you through NBA Weekly. Magic Johnson, Dr. J, Kareem, Larry Bird, and the other NBA greats thrill you with dunks, steals, and some of the best passes you'll ever see. Join the excitement in this half-hour special each week only on Sports Channel, the best of Eastern sports. That's NBA Weekly. Good show if you're a hoop junkie.
Here's the Michael Thompson block. Parrish tries to give it the finger roll, and Thompson goes up and says, not this time.
You're going to have to slam that thing there, buddy, if you're going to get it home.
That's what he should have done, exactly.
Parrish trying to post up Drexler. Robert takes a runner instead. Got it.
Portland displayed a little bit of zone that time, which they are inclined to do.
They've been known to. 5 minutes now, straight up to go here in the third. Thompson looking for a cutter, takes it himself, lost it. Bird and Parrish combining on the defense. Bird really wants the ball. Slapped away by Drexler. Thought there was a whistle there. On the break, Clyde gets another 2. So he puts it up there pretty soft for somebody who's steaming right along, doesn't he?
Portland just keeps hanging in there.
Yeah. Trying to isolate Bird, and Hugh Hollins has got the call. And beyond Drexler.
Drexler tried to get around Larry that time. Knew that the Celtics were going to Larry down low, and Drexler tried to get around him, and Larry just used his body, wouldn't let Drexler get around him without fouling him.
Well, interesting move here by Jack Ramsey. He's going to come back with Sam Bowie in his 4 fouls with 4:29 to go in the third. He has to take Drexler out because Clyde's got 5.
And the way that Boston has been going down low of late, you can expect them to go to Parrish against Bowie.
McHale is coming in too, which would further substantiate what you're saying.
Yeah, I think that they'll definitely go to McHale down low against Bowie this time.
Robert Parrish, a big hand as he goes to the bench. 20 points in double figures with rebounds too.
He's done a great job on the offensive boards.
Here's a look at the Chief. 83-78. Boston by 5. Valentine breaks the Celtic pressure. Paxson, strong drive. No. McHale clears. Bird is ahead. Haynes finds him. Larry tried to flip it back out off the dribble, but Paxson got a piece of it. Paxson goes for 2 and picks up the foul.
I think Paxson was ready to pass the ball off. A dribble or two early, like right about here, and he pulls it back and says, I'm going all the way. And I don't see any contact. However,
all depends on the angle, Rick.
That's exactly right, Mike.
Paxson now with 21 points. I tell you, for a club that has lost 16 of their last 22, there isn't any quit out here.
It seems everybody who comes into this place to play the Celtics they play very well.
Bird in a lot of traffic, gets it back off Maxwell, misses the easy one. Goaltend on Bowie, give it to McHale.
Larry Bird's holding his head and saying, how could I miss that little shot? I think Larry might be a little tired at this point. Here's McHale. Up over the rim, Mr. Bowie.
85-81, Boston by 4. Ainge the rebound. Right into Maxwell.
Good
Hugh
pass.
Hollins with the whistle. Who's it going on? Goodbye, Sam.
That's on Bowie.
Yeah. That's 5, excuse me. That's 5 on Bowie.
Good look by Dennis Johnson. Sees Maxwell with an open lane. Gives him a bullet right in there, and Bowie's riding his back.
Ramsey's going to stay with him.
That's a tough foul for a young kid to pick up, but it's a foul that he won't pick up given a couple of years of experience. Now it's interesting that Jack Ramsey is staying with him, but then again, Drexler's got 5 fouls.
There isn't a lot of depth at that center position.
No.
Cedric Maxwell's got a dozen. The Boston lead is 6. 3:39 to play third. And the foul will be on either DJ or Maxwell. He's going to give it to Cedric.
Celtics foul was on number 31, Cedric Maxwell. His second personal foul, 3rd on the team.
Now Bird is playing Bowie now.
See if Portland tries to pick on that. Bowie's just out throwing screens.
Bowie's strictly high post type player.
Paxson had a thought, now takes it. It's going to be a foul on Michael Thompson.
And the foul is on McHale. That might be a little difficult to believe.
All right, let's see.
McHale has the inside position. There it is from
There's
behind.
McHale.
He's got the inside position. Michael Thompson just nudges him off the ball. I didn't see McHale do anything wrong.
Tell you. Terry Durham with the other call outside now on Danny Ainge, which was a good call. Ainge committed the foul.
No question about that one.
He's made a couple of mystery calls under that basket today, though.
Phantom calls. And here's Danny trying to fight his way through the pick. Gets that lead arm through and has a hold of Valentine.
And Valentine will be at the line for a couple. Knocks the first one home.
Tom Scheffler, about 6'11", 30-year-old rookie. Gives hope for us old guys.
Yeah, I'm looking down. I see Purdue 77. I'm saying that's a while ago.
He played in Europe for about 7 years.
Again, Portland just keeps kind of hanging around the building here. 87-83, 4-point game. Maxwell on Thompson. Couple of fakes. Loose ball picked off the floor by Paxson. Got a bump on the leg and is limping now. Valentine wants it. Boy, forced that one up.
Yeah, not a good shot at all.
Bird out of the pack. Circles the wagons and then comes again. Larry. McHale gets an assist, maybe.
Look what I found, Maxwell said. I'm just sitting around here waiting for an offensive rebound, and suddenly I have the ball.
Now, Kevin will tell us afterwards he redirected this, right? Celtics have called it time. Foul is going to go on Scheffler. Max will be at the line when we get back. 87-83, Boston by 4.
No matter what you see, or what you hear, or what you read, the game isn't over until the Globe's here.
Hot selling. Front-wheel drive Pontiacs. In stock. On sale. Your New England Pontiac dealers have the front-wheel drive Pontiacs you need for New England winters. Sporty new Sunbirds with prices starting at under $7,000. The all-new Pontiac Grand Am under $8,200. And the luxurious Pontiac 6000 under $9,300. Put the freeze on high prices with a front-wheel drive highway hugger from your New England Pontiac dealers.
I kind of laughed when Robin asked me to do an Escort commercial. You see, I'm 6'9". An Escort's about 4'6". But when Robin gave me this Escort with these special options at this price, well, I had some face to save. So I called this number and told Robin straight out, I'd rather drive this Escort than sell it to somebody else. Sorry.
And don't forget to join us here on Sports Channel for a complete recap of all the racing action from Aqueduct Park. That'll be tonight at 10 o'clock. Meanwhile, 28 of basketball left here in the third. Maxwell at the line. Celtics on top 87-83.
You know, that 100-point mark you were talking about earlier, they might reach it in the third quarter.
No shortage of offense, that's for sure today.
That's true.
Now for Cedric, and the lead is 6. This is Scheffler, the kid that Rick was telling you about just a couple of moments ago out of Purdue, but played a lot of ball in Italy, I think, the last 7 or 8 years.
Here, Kevin.
Michael Thompson in traffic, got it.
Good strong move to the hoop. Really exploded to the hoop once he got in the lane.
He's got a dozen. Portland, as we've been saying, they do repetitions, but they just keep hanging around in this game. Scheffler has got McHale. McHale gets positioned, blocked by Thompson as he helped out. Loose. Scheffler shows some nice hustle and gets it to Paxson.
Boy, he sure did hustle for that.
Michael Thompson over DJ. And a foul is going to be called on Dennis Johnson. You might have heard Dennis yelling for the offensive call. He won't get it.
You never get the offensive call on that. That's Scheffler, you're right. Really hustled on that. McHale worked hard to get the position. Here it is. Takes it to the hoop. Michael Thompson with a great block. The ball's floating around loose a little bit. And Scheffler goes on the floor for it. Fumble, I've got it.
Yep.
Tank McNamara.
And Larry Bird is going to go to the bench and get a hand from the crowd here. He sits down with 32 points.
Good substitution right here by Casey Jones. He can give Larry the minute 45 left in the quarter, plus another minute and a half with the timeout between quarters, and get Larry a good rest. That is, unless he needs to bring him back before the end of the
I'm just going to say, meanwhile, it's a 2-point game. Wedman, who just checked in, goes into Maxwell. Back to Scott. Wide open. Ainge, the offensive board. Good, and a foul. Leading rebounder in the NBA, Danny Ainge.
Great hustle on the offensive boards for Danny Ainge. And then the presence of mind to go back up with it, switch it over to his left hand. There's the Maxwell pass out to Scotty Wedman. Usually that's ice cream. That's automatic. Scotty misses it. But Ainge, with the strong rebound, goes back up in traffic with the left hand and makes it.
He's got 6 rebounds today. Knocked the free throw home. It's 92-87. Vandeweghe popping out. He's got Wedman on him. Quick step by Vandeweghe, but it's pulled down by Maxwell. On the break, DJ takes it into the traffic. Hits it. On the way down.
And could have gotten a 3-point play out of that. There was a little contact with Michael Thompson, and the whistle could have been blown.
So the Celts with a little burst here. Vandeweghe tries again and gets stripped on the way through.
That's what makes Vandeweghe so tough to defend against. A lot like Larry Bird. If you get out there and cover him real fast to take away the outside shot, he'll take it to the hoop on you, which he's done the last 2 times.
Maxwell got that foul. His third.
Portland has 2 shots.
And he is, as you see, right up there with Larry Bird amongst the NBA free throw shooters.
And guys like that, when they miss a free throw in the game, no matter what kind of game they've had, that's all they think about. Said, how did I miss that one?
The Celtic lead is 5. We're in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Valentine right up on Ainge with the hand on his back. A little hand checking being allowed by the officials here today. 3-second violation against the Celtics, and another turnover, and
we've had a couple of 3-second violations in this game already. And you might go another month before you see another one.
Portland setting up the half-court offense here. They come to Vandeweghe outside. No. Ainge, another rebound.
Yeah, he might hit double figures in rebounds before this game is over.
Celtics are not going to be able to run out the clock. There's about a 4-second difference in the 2. Boston's down at 10 now on the shot clock. They go to McHale with 5. Back to Danny with 3. Stolen away by Valentine. Up ahead to Paxson. He's got plenty of time for the layup. And again, the Blazers, just when the Celtics got it up to 6, picked off Valentine. Vandeweghe shot, no, wouldn't have counted. But still, Portland is right there within 3. We've played 3 quarters at the Garden. It's 94-91. Boston a 3-point lead.
Tell you about my student, Nancy Leibach, who is deaf and takes dance at the Joffrey Ballet School. She dances by feeling the vibrations of the music from the floor and in the air. She's good enough to have moved from a non-hearing class to a hearing one. Nancy says, ballet is something like a dream, and I love to dream.
It took winter a while to get here, but now, whew, is there anyone who is not ready for summer? Here at Barbres Buick Datsun and Lynn, we're so ready that we're giving away free air conditioning right now in the middle of winter. That's right, a free air conditioning is yours for the asking of any 1985 Buick you buy this month. So don't wait for summer. Take advantage of this red-hot Barbres deal now. You'll thank yourself for a real cool move in July.
Welcome back to the final 12 minutes of action here at the Garden. The Celtics couldn't get anything going here in that final exchange.
Well, they gave up an easy basket of Paxson right at the end of the third quarter. Let Portland climb within 3 points, and Portland just keeps hanging around.
19-10, the turnover number now. The Celtics with the 19. Kersey is back into the lineup, the rookie. Drexler is in there with his 5 fouls. Valentine, Schiffler, and Thompson.
And Schiffler has done a good job for Portland while he's been in there.
Quinn Buckner is chasing Darnell Valentine. Kersey pops out. And McHale is there. Good position on the defensive board. Celtic lead is 3, looking for 5 as we begin the fourth. Bird with 32 points in the first 3 quarters.
There's the first illegal defense call of the game against Portland. And Boston sort of set him up for that one. But with the kind of transition game that we've had so far, there really hasn't been that much of an opportunity for either team to play that illegal defense.
And I think the Celtics, given the closeness of this game, wanted to get that first one established here early in the fourth quarter. On the cut, there's Schiffler for 2. You were just saying to me during the break that he's played well, Rick, and he certainly has.
Yeah, he has. Even if he doesn't give you any points offensively, just what he's done defensively and position-wise.
Getting in people's way down there, and he's used to playing a physical game in Europe. Bird buries another. Buckner right up there on Valentine. And makes the steal.
Quinn always gets involved in something like that. Quick hands.
Bird tried to thread the needle. It's picked off by Valentine. 4 on 2, Portland break. Valentine goes himself, gets the hoop, and the foul will be on Buckner.
Now there's NBA continuation at its best. Yeah, I thought Quinn fouled him out somewhere near the foul line. There's the foul. I think the foul occurred even before we picked it up.
You heard Hugh Hollins yelling, "No try, no try." People weren't set up on the line, and they were set up in some strange places. Kevin McHale was playing the college lane, I think. Valentine now in double figures with 10, and more importantly, it's tied at 96. 10.5 to play. So it turns out to be a 10-minute game here at the Garden. Bird in and out. The foul's going to be on Kersey, who got a piece of him deep.
And basically, that's all you can do defensively is get out there and try and get in his face. Maybe get a piece of it. You're not going to get a piece of the ball. But you've got to get out there and try and take that away from Larry. Otherwise, he's going to kill you. Easier said than done.
Yeah. Larry Bird has made more 3-point field goals this year than the entire Portland team. Probably made more than quite a few teams around the NBA. He's got 36 points. The Celtics have got a 2-point lead. Buckner trying to deny the ball to Valentine and doing a good job of it. Look at Quinn.
He is a tough
That's a nightmare,
player.
yeah. Valentine, though, responds nicely.
He really did. He knew that he had Buckner off balance and took it to the hole.
Harris, top of the key. Now Bird flashes through, and they find him. Thrown away. Buckner got a piece of it, but maybe committed the foul. Yep, they give it to Quinn.
Yeah, I think it's a good call. Larry anticipated Quinn cutting to the hoop. Quinn was a little late getting there, and he tried to get the ball back.
That's the fourth steal for Clyde Drexler. That's his game. Kersey now wants to take Bird. Does. In and out. A heck of a move, though, by Kersey. And Buckner just got it lost, stuck on his hip. 21 turnovers now on the Celtics.
Here's that move by Kersey. Takes the baseline, swings around Larry. Almost got the nice roll. Just wouldn't fall.
Put it up there, nice and soft. Here's Valentine. Out to Drexler, a three-pointer. In and out. Bird the rebound. 98 apiece. 9 minutes now to play in the game. DJ looking into McHale. And there's the illegal defense the second time on Portland. And Jack Ramsey doesn't like this call at all.
Anytime with a team like Portland that you can get an isolation game going like the Celtics had with DJ, you're going to get the other guys in the red shirts hanging around in the lane, and that's almost an automatic call.
Bird is 9 for 9 from the free throw line. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 9:09 left to play. Nines are wild here. 99 and 98. Celtics by 1. We'll be back.
If a restaurant charged you extra just because you paid with a credit card, you'd probably never go there again. But that's what some gas stations are trying to get away with. Look, they say their cash island costs less. That means their credit card island costs more. Getty doesn't go in for that kind of fancy footwork. Cash, Visa, or MasterCard, it's the same low price. You don't pay a penny more to charge. We give you more credit than that. At Getty, the proof is at the pump.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light. Bud Light.
So if you want the less-filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Hey, give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
No, Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
It's a wild place.
Sometimes late in the evening, an emotion begins to stir in men. A craving for excitement that can be satisfied only one way. ESPN, the Total Sports Network. Big-time sports like exciting college basketball, the best in college football, professional boxing, auto racing from around the world. Something exciting even at 1 in the morning. ESPN, the Total Sports Network, where the cheering never stops.
Exciting thoroughbred horse racing comes your way all year long here on Sports Channel. That's racing from Suffolk Downs. 5 nights a week. See a complete recap of all the day's action, plus inside news that comes direct from the track. So don't miss it. Excitement of racing from Suffolk Downs, and it's only here on Sports Channel. 9:09 to play, 1-point game. Celtics with the ball and the lead. Bird cuts through in the baseline. They find him, takes a three-pointer. And the foul's going to be on Schiffler, I think, over the top of Robert Parrish.
Yeah, Parrish had good inside position. Once he saw that Bird was going to take the three-point play, he sealed off Schiffler and had the good inside position for the rebound. There it is right there. Schiffler goes up over the back. If he didn't do that, it was a 2 points for the Chiefs.
Bird wants it down low as he was trying to post up Kersey. They're trying to get the ball to Larry. They go instead now to Robert, and he loses it out of bounds. Portland's got a chance to take the lead.
Could have been another foul that time on Schiffler.
22 turnovers on the Celtics. Danny Ainge is up off the Boston bench. He'll be coming back in.
Kersey, that last time, did an excellent job on Bird defensively.
Drexler trying to go one-on-one. Pulls up. Hits. Portland on top for the first time in a long time. Yes. Drexler with 10. Buckner calling the play. Gives to Bird. Loop it to Parrish. Here comes a triple team. Hits anyway. 22 for Robert Parrish. We flip-flop on the odd number. Celtics by 1. Celtics are forcing Drexler as DJ makes a terrific play and knocks it off Drexler. Jack Ramsey.
Jack is a little bit irate at that call, pointing at Dennis Johnson, saying that the ball was off DJ.
Ramsey really upset.
Here's the replay on it. Bird gets his hand in there. And DJ just saved it.
Yeah, look like he did.
Almost put Jack Ramsey in the third row of the bleachers.
Back live, Robert Parrish hits the turnaround on the baseline. The Chief with a grand game, 24. Kersey, a runner, no. Ainge the board, up ahead to DJ. Tracks it down at half court. And Terry Durham makes a call from about 15 feet away.
He called DJ the ball out of bounds, and from his angle, it's a tough call.
No
You're
way.
right.
You're nicer than I am. No way. Valentine out to Drexler. Now Valentine, long jumper, short. DJ's got it. Parrish is ahead of the pack, but they don't see him. Robert had Scheffler beat by a good 20-25 feet up the floor.
Right. But again, in a situation like this, you want to make sure of the pass. You don't want to create another turnover.
Foul will be on Scheffler as he reached over the top of Parrish. Jim Paxson and Sam Bowie are coming back into the game for Portland.
Scheffler has done that a couple of times, reached over the top, gotten away with it. That time he got caught. Kid did a good job. He's coming out of the game, replaced by Bowie, but that kid did a nice job for Jack Ramsey.
Bowie's got 5 fouls, so he may be back. The Celtics are looking into Parrish. There it goes.
Another illegal defense. I think, looking at that play again, Larry Bird waited because he knew he had Parrish down low. He just waited till some of the other Portland players just sort of hung around in the lane to get that extra call. And Jack Ramsey saying, my team play a zone?
Not me.
No.
Bird continues perfect at the line. He's got 38.
And how many other players would have waited? They would have dished it in there real fast.
And they go right back to the Chief. Tell you, they're close to another one right there. Roberts' turnaround won't go. McHale's going to be whistled over the top.
No, it's Ainge this time.
Ainge?
Ainge. And Danny got a taste of that offensive rebounding and liked it.
And a technical foul is whistled on Casey Jones, who sits down and smiles.
Well, that's a case right there of an official not being able to take the heat. A couple of questionable calls, and as an official, you've got to expect to take some heat. I'm sure Casey didn't say anything nasty. Just the constant badgering, just the constant chatter. But again, if you're going to make a questionable call, you got to expect to take some heat.
That seems to be what drives the players crazy. Not so much the calls that can go either way, the phantom calls. I just don't understand at all. Bowie tried to flash through, but they couldn't get it to him. Drexler over Ainge.
That's a big backcourt that Portland has in there with Paxson and Drexler against DJ and Danny.
A couple of 6'6" players along the back line. As you see, the Blazers right in this one with 6:10 to play. Bird in the middle. Got it. Tried to draw Bowie into the foul.
But Bowie was smart. He wouldn't go for the fake. He just stayed home.
Bird's got 40.
And he's not done yet.
No, far from it. Thompson hits it. It's just no quit in this club at all. 106-105.
This has been an impressive showing for this team.
He came in here off a big win over Indiana earlier in the week. Bird finds DJ backdoor, gives it up to Ainge. Nice save by Dennis. Basket will count and a foul.
Who's that foul on? Is that on Paxson? I think it is. This is the Bird pass. DJ was all alone. If he could have handled it and gone up with it, gets it over to Danny.
Just a little reach in by Paxson. Danny puts him up off the glass, nice and soft.
It was a little reach in too, wasn't it?
Just a little bit.
Ames misses. It's a 3-point game, 108-105. Vandeweghe is up at the scorer's table. And DJ fouls Drexler outside.
Celtics foul was on number 3, Dennis
Here comes Vandeweghe. Let's see who's going to go out. Kersey will go out of the lineup for Portland.
Yeah, that's a good substitution. Kersey did a good job for Portland also, particularly defensively.
Portland's bench didn't give away anything today.
No, they didn't. They played very, very well. In fact, they kept them in the game.
Bowie with the screen outside for Drexler. Clyde forcing him up. Won't go. Ames has got it. Boston a 4-on-2 break, and Ames just takes it home. 15 for Danny, and Boston's opened it up to 5 with 5 minutes to play. Ramsey with the call off the Portland bench. Comes to Paxson. We're into accidental offense right now. Paxson can't hit. Another rebound, Bird. DJ tracks it down on the sideline. Vandeweghe's got Dennis in the switch. They go in. Parrish. Tough shot. Wouldn't go. McHale, though, the offensive board, and the Celtics get a fresh 24.
And they can eat some time off the clock if they so choose.
Bird pops out. Goes low to Parrish. They want to work on Bowie. Hook won't go. Parrish stares at Hugh Hollins. Here's Paxson wide open. No. Won't miss that one too often.
He wasn't missing that one in the second period, that's for sure.
It could be a big turnaround there, as Portland could have got it to 3, and now the Celtics can push it to 7. Maybe 8. Bird off to Parrish.
Not the prettiest pass Larry Bird's ever made, but it certainly did the job.
Certainly froze the defense, I'll tell you. 3:46 left to play here in the basketball game. The Celtics have opened up a 7-point lead. 112-105. We'll be back.
Come and get it. The lowest factory-sponsored truck financing. 8.8% on any new 85 Nissan truck. 8.8 annual percentage rate to qualified buyers at participating Datsun dealers. It can save you over $600 in interest on Nissan's lowest sticker price truck. Over $1,300 depending on model and options. 8.8 is only from Nissan and only for a limited time. So get your Nissan now. They're going fast.
For nearly 200 years, Fleet National Bank has been a resource to Rhode Island. But to see what Fleet's doing today, you have to look all across New England. Out here, you'll see how Fleet's helping with everything from lines of credit to construction financing for all kinds of businesses. So as you look at all that Fleet's doing in Rhode Island, in Connecticut, and here in Boston, you'll see that Fleet's a resource to all New England. Fleet is New England's business resource.
Hi, I'm John Poppel, owner of Wellesley Toyota. Right now, you can get an unbelievable bargain on a new or almost new 1984 Toyota during our January clearance sale. Over 40 to choose from, demonstrators, executive cars, and 10 brand new Toyota Cressidas. Remember, over 40 to choose from, but hurry, they won't last long at our year-end clearance sale prices. Only at Wellesley Toyota, 128 and Route 9 in Wellesley.
Now, don't talk me out of it now, right? Welcome back here to the Boston Garden. 112-105. It's a 7-point game. 3:46 to play as we look at Paxson, Bowie, Drexler, Kersey back in the ball game, and Vandeweghe out there for Portland. They got a big team on the floor.
Yeah, and you're wondering what they're saying in themselves right now with 3:46 to go. They played a good ball game, and they find themselves 7 points down.
Casey Jones is 3 minutes and 40 seconds away from a trip to the All-Star game as the coach.
Celtics foul was on number 33, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, a foul off the ball.
Foul away from the ball. Larry shaking his head.
I'm not guessing on any more calls that come from Mr. Durham. So I have no idea what he's seeing out there.
Now Paxson's tired. There's no question about it. He's missed a couple of open jump shots, and when a kid like that misses a foul shot with 3:30 left to go in the game, you know he's a little bit tired.
He's got 25 points on the afternoon.
And he's logged a lot of minutes.
Bird wants it on Kersey. Foul, Kersey reaching in. Larry counting his fingers.
Larry might have been setting him up there for the little step back fake and then the drive to the hoop.
The Celtics has 2 shots.
Fourth time this year that Larry Bird has gone over 40 points in a game. Sure makes our job easy, Rick, to sit up here and watch him play.
It's just a pleasure to watch him play no matter where you're sitting, Mike. He just does so many things. I mean, even when he's not scoring, he's still valuable with his rebounding and defense and passing.
Boston's lead is 8. That's as big as it's been in a long time. And Bird, the near steal. Drexler. Hello, Clyde. A spinning finger roll.
He's had a couple of highlight films already today.
Yeah, he's got himself 14 points. Most of them you can remember. And the foul's going to go on either Parrish or Bowie. And if it's Bowie, he's gone. I think it is.
It's on Bowie.
So Sam Bowie will leave the game with 10 points.
And that's one of the first times all game that he has challenged Parrish for that low position. Well, let's see. Jack Ramsey's got a decision to make right here. With the lineup he's got on the floor, he's got to come back with Michael Thompson, I would assume. Here's the replay. Bowie is challenging for that position. Now, had he been doing that all game long, I don't think he would have gotten a foul on that particular play. But he was so passive defensively the whole game. When he tried to be aggressive defensively, he got called for it.
10 points and 6 rebounds for Bowie. Michael Thompson finally makes his way off the bench. And, that might have been a little bit of a trick there with, not a trick, but I mean just good coaching on Ramsey's part. You were mentioning how tired you thought Paxson was. He got his club a little rest there in the substitution.
Sure.
27 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 steals for Robert Parrish on the day. Gets the roll. 116-108. 2:55 now to play in the game. Vandeweghe, a 3-pointer. Buries it.
That's from long range, too.
He was a couple of feet outside the line. That gets it back to 5. That's a good spot for a 3-pointer. It suddenly makes it a game again here with a lot of time. McHale, an offensive board, and Kersey is just holding on.
DJ got hit on the original jump shot. See, we pick it up after the shot is made. McHale with a strong rebound. And Kersey says, if I can't get the ball, I'm going to get you robbed. I'm going to make but a good foul because he made sure that McHale was not going to get the hoop, too.
Slow offensive day for Kevin today. Need this one to put him back on the odd number again. Got it. And the lead is 7. Drexler gives it up to Kersey, who powers his way in. There wasn't much room for him to go anywhere under there, but
Portland's offense right now is almost like a 4-corner type of offense that you'd see in a college game, where Drexler gets the ball at the top of the key and it's wide open spaces to the middle, and he penetrates, and if he doesn't have anything going, he kicks it off to someone on the wing.
You're going to see the rookie Steve Coulter come in here, which, along with Bernard Thompson.
I think we might see a little bit of a trapping defense. Jack Ramsey, I don't believe, will stay with these two kids too long. He might try and alternate and get Paxson and Vandeweghe a little breather and then get him back in when Portland gets the ball again offensively.
Kersey can get his club back to 5 if he makes this one. Look for a helter-skelter pressing defense here. Haynes directing the traffic. Thompson comes on the trap. Get Bird in the corner. Cross court, he finds DJ open. Celts not in a hurry. DJ squeezes it up. It won't go. Parrish the tip.
Here comes Portland right back, though.
Quick layup goes from Bernard Thompson.
They caught Boston napping a little bit and got an easy, quick basket.
Again, they come to the Chief in the middle. Bounce pass to McHale. That's the man whose hands they want it. Back to Kevin, 2.
Well, Kevin did a good job. He got the ball off to Larry and immediately went to the hoop.
Coulter steps forward and buries a three-pointer.
Just step off the bench and bury a three-pointer.
Gets his club right back in it. 122-119. DJ lost the ball.
It's another turnover in inopportune time. And here come Paxson and Vanderway back on the offensive
team.
End. Yeah. Paxson didn't look too tired as fast as he got from the bench to the floor.
Well, the bench did the job for
They
Portland.
sure did.
They have a chance to get this back to within 1. 122-119. 127 to go. Drexler. Again, they've spread the floor, as Rick pointed out. Almost to 4 corners. Ooh.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
That's a tough shot. Not the shot.
That's the one Casey would have picked.
Yeah, that's not the shot you want from a coaching point of view if you're Portland. But it connected. And now Boston's got to score.
He had a mistake there on the scoreboard. It's 122-120. Score right now. They had a 122-119, and then only moved it 1 after Kersey's basket. So it's a 2-point game with 1:12 to go. The Celtics have got 16 seconds on the shot clock and possession of the basketball.
They will probably go down low with it. Get the ball out of bounds, try to go right down low to Parrish and McHale and try to get something going down low. Jack Ramsey's coming in with his defensive set in Coulter and Bernard Thompson. You wonder if that's advisable at this point, because those kids have got to come up and play offense before
in the transition
before he can get Paxson and Vanderway back in, unless they come out and foul.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to check and see how many timeouts he has. He might just call him quickly if he gets the ball.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple of timeouts left. He might do that and try to come back with his offensive players. Obviously, an important sequence for Boston right here. They've got to score to open up a little light for themselves. And what's been successful for them is dishing it down low to either Parrish or McHale, and then if the double team comes, kick it out to the perimeter. But Boston's perimeter game hasn't been as effective today as it has been as we've seen them before.
Celtics have turned the ball over 24 times, which will haunt them if they lose this one, to 12 for Portland. Boston 9 of 16 shooting here in the 4th quarter. Portland 11 of 19. No matter what happens in this ball game, Rick, I mean, I've been reading a lot and hearing a lot about the weak West. Pretty impressive showing by the Trailblazers this afternoon.
Right. And you know what? I'm sure Boston would have liked to have gotten a blowout today, because they go out to Portland in a couple of weeks' time. And anytime you go out on the West Coast, it's a tough battle, especially playing a team that has given you all you can handle.
You don't want to give them that confidence going into the game.
Right.
We'll have that game, that entire West Coast swing for you here on Sports Channel. DJ now to inbound, comes directly to Bird, looking for McHale. Bring it back out. Celtics have got 12 now on the shot clock. Bird got it!
Great pass from DJ. Bird just got that low position, and DJ with a perfect pass in there.
And Ramsey quickly uses a timeout. 124-120, 65 seconds on the clock. 44 points for Larry Bird.
And Ramsey gets the ball at half court. When we come back, here's the DJ pass. Bullet pass right into Bird in traffic. Tough pass, and Bird just goes up and lays it in.
Dennis Johnson, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists.
Here's the interchange right here.
Dandy
Look
pass.
at that pass.
So Ramsey will make his offensive and defensive substitutions here as he gets his club back on the floor. Here Here comes Drexler, 124-120, 57 seconds to go. Baseline, stuffed by Kersey. Final 47 seconds of this one. Celts by a hoop. Goes to Bird. Back out DJ. They're looking for Larry. Down to 6 on the shot clock. No. Board alive. Picked off by Vandeweghe. Portland a chance to tie. Not the team on the floor, and the timeout comes from Ramsey. 26 seconds, 17 on the shot clock, and Portland's got a chance to send us to overtime.
Timeout.
Here's that play by Kersey coming up along the baseline.
Drexler makes the nice penetration, dishes off to Kersey, who goes up rather strong for the dunk over Parrish.
I had to look from another angle.
Here's an in-your-face.
Yeah, again, these rookies have performed very, very well for Portland. No one ever heard of Jerome Kersey before today, unless you're a fan of Longwood, Virginia College. I don't think we got too many of them in our listening area.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Portland comes out in and what kind of shot they go for. They could go for a three-pointer to try and win the game, which wouldn't be bad strategy when you got a guy like Vandeweghe on your side, or a Paxson who can hit that three-pointer. Or they might try to get the penetration with Drexler dishing it off as he did the last time. Boston will get another attempt, though.
I've heard that theory, go for the win on the road, the tie at home. Do you buy that?
Yeah, especially when you're a team like Portland that has been struggling of late. And if you could steal one here at the Boston Garden, that would be something.
All right, it's going to be Jim Paxson inbounding the ball. Drexler, Kersey, Vandeweghe, and Thompson stay on the floor for Portland. Ainge, DJ, Parrish, Bird, and Maxwell out there for the Celtics. All right, here we go. Paxson gets it into Drexler. They've got 15 on the shot clock. Celtics will get another shot at the ball no matter what happens here. Drexler in traffic, a fall away. Got it, and a foul.
And the foul. He's got the hoop.
124-124, and Clyde Drexler will be at the line.
Not a real high percentage shot. Spins into the lane, takes an off-balance runner, and makes it, and draws the foul.
None of Clyde's shots are high percentage from what we're seeing today, but they go in. Knocks it home. And Boston immediately calls a timeout with 17 seconds and a chance to, well, win it.
Well, they got the three-point play, Mike. Yeah. Not the way you might want to diagram it, but they got the three-point play. They've got a one-point lead. Boston's got the ball at half court with 17 seconds.
Now, we would expect the ball is going to go to Bird. It's a fairly safe assumption, I think, with 44. I mean, it will go to Bird. Now, whether Larry shoots it or whether he decides to go somewhere else with it.
He will get his hands on the ball. There's no question about it. But I would assume he'll take it out of bounds and either try to go low right away with it and try and pick up a three-point play that way, either to Parrish or McHale, or kick it off to one of the guards outside and then get it right back and create something on his own. But again, Boston has had success going inside. You can expect Portland to jam the middle defensively and try and cover up and not let an easy pass get in there. But Boston's got its hands full right now.
Whatever happens here, it's been a shootout of the first order. 125-124, 17 seconds left. And again, for fans watching, we will have that game in Portland, which I would expect after this is going to be a dandy. This is being televised throughout the state of Oregon, so you know the people out there, they pack the place anyway, but they're going to win, lose, or draw here. They're going to be up when the Celtics come in town again.
Going back to that last Drexler play,
You know, I think it was designed for him to get some penetration and to dish it off. He took an off-balance shot and made it. Those give you nightmares when you're an opposing coach.
And here comes the defensive team of Ramsey. Schiffler is in the ball game along with Coulter.
And Schiffler again.
Kersey, Drexler, and Thompson.
Schiffler again did a good job on Parrish, taking away the position down low.
All right, let's see what the Celts do. Bird gets it into DJ. Boston with 14 seconds on the clock. Top of the key, Larry. Spins, drives. Got it!
Goaltending. I think we got a goaltend, maybe?
Well, he started to call a goaltend. It went in anyway.
All right. But no foul on the play.
No foul. Portland gets the ball and a timeout, 9 seconds. So the Celts got the shot presented to them quickly, and they took it.
Let's take a look to see if Bird actually got fouled on this thing. Penetrates to the hoop. Well, there could have been a foul called on that.
Yeah. And there couldn't have been, too. I mean, that's...
Yeah, it wasn't an obvious foul. Let's see it from this angle.
Well, he just spun away from Kersey, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, right there's a little hand contact from Michael Thompson that could have been called.
Larry holding his nose as he heads the other way, so I guess there was a little hand contact of some sort. Boston has one timeout left. Portland just used their final one.
And Portland's a scary team in this situation. 9 seconds to go with the ball, with an opportunity to win the game with the kind of shooters that they have. I mean, you can put out there Vandeweghe, Paxson, Drexler, Michael Thompson. All those people can shoot the ball. And
none of those four would be a real surprise if that's the one that Ramsey picked, which makes Casey's job that much tougher up the other end.
I would assume, just guessing from what Portland has shown the last, basically this quarter, they will get it in the hands of Drexler and let him try to create something on that what I call that four-corner type of offense, and let him go to the hoop, see what he can do, dish it off if he doesn't have anything, throw it up himself like he did the last time.
All right, Paxson is checking back into the ball game. He'll be out there with Drexler, Vandeweghe, Kersey, and Michael Thompson.
Let's see if
Fake
Boston,
us all out now, and Kersey will take the shot.
Let's see if Boston can come up with a steal on the out-of-bounds pass. That would be nice.
This might be the hardest part of what Portland's about to do, is just getting it inbound.
That's right.
Paxson will make the pass at half court. Hugh Holland's telling Danny Ainge what he can and can't do. It comes out to Drexler at half court. Clyde looking to just work himself. Takes the fall away. Nailed it with 3 seconds left.
Wow.
Drexler.
And he was wearing Dennis Johnson the entire time. But you know what?
What a player he's turning into.
3 seconds is a lot of time. And that is plenty of time for Boston to get off a good shot.
Ramsey up talking things over with Hugh Hollins. Here's Clyde, folks.
Boy, this is some kind of play right here. Drexler gets the ball. He's got that isolation. They're in that four-corner type of offense. Works DJ, top of the key, spins back on him, and takes a foul line jump shot that just rattles in.
He didn't look for too many options off that one.
No, I don't think he had any intentions of passing that thing off.
He's 8 out of 10 in the second half, so we talked about Larry Bird when he feels it. Obviously, Clyde was feeling it.
Right. Here's the other angle on it. This works DJ in, uses the height advantage, goes up for the J, and
see how high he gets up on that jumper, too.
Yeah. Yeah, because DJ can get up there, and DJ's fully capable of blocking the shot.
126, 127.
Let's see if Boston goes back to that same offensive set that they went to last time with Larry Bird at the foul line, or they try to go with Larry someplace else. They don't have 3 seconds is a lot of time, but you can't be putting the ball on the floor too much before you get into what you want to do with it. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to run Larry off a couple of double picks and get him the ball for a jump shot.
Ramsey comes back with the shock troops. Schiffler, Kersey, Coulter, Drexler, and Thompson.
Well, if Boston can get a real quick shot off, they've still got a chance for an offensive rebound.
And the Celtics are going to get it, it would appear, near side. Terry Durham's trying to drag DJ up to half court. DJ's coming up reluctantly. All right, here we go. Comes in, the Bird knocked out of bounds. A second goes off the clock as Kersey got a hand on it. Chris Ford and Jimmy Rogers up off the Boston bench directing traffic. They're trying to get a photographer away. He doesn't want to move. DJ again to make the inbounds pass. They're double teaming Bird. Larry, fake, fall away.
Hits it! It's the buzzer! All right!
Unbelievable.
That is just unbelievable. Shall we take another look at this one? Bird gets out as far as he can go, gives a fake to try and draw the foul. One dribble, the fall away, Hail Mary prayer, please go in shot. And there it is, folks.
Final score here at the Garden. Boston 128. Portland 127. Thank you, Mrs. Bird.